I love those type of wins. I love those type of games where it's, you know, at one moment it's Corey Joe and the next it's Buddy and then it's Harrison. And so, you know, it's going to take everyone for us where we're at to win and put ourselves in positions just to have a chance. So it was good to see that. And now the challenge coming into the night after Christmas, yesterday's an off day, is coming out and finding that edge again and finding that togetherness again and continuing to build on those type of things.
Katie Hunter.
Hey, Luke, I just wanted to ask, as far as Phoenix goes, obviously they had a tremendous bubble experience, but adding Chris Paul, a veteran point guard, to their roster, what does that do and what concerns or differences, how do you have to prepare for them in a different way?
Well, you instantly become one of the best finishing teams in the league. I think you saw what Chris Paul did to what he's done his whole career, but especially what he did to that OKC team last year. They were top in the league at finishing close games in the final 5 minutes. And he's somebody that is going to get everyone in the right position. He's a leader on the floor. He's been top level at this. So we know that they're going to execute. We know that they have another go-to guy down the stretch now, and he's the type of player that if your defense makes a mistake and he's on the floor, he'll make you pay for it. So we got to be that much sharper. They're a very good team, and they're well coached, and they added one of the all-time great winners. So they're a good team.
Leonardo Torres.
Hi, Coach. In your career, and also as a player, in your career as a coach and as a player, you have been able to meet great talents. What is the advice you can give De'Aaron Fox to take a step forward in his career?
Continue to work hard. Every great player that I've ever been around, player or coach, they've been the hardest working guy on the team. And, he's really, I thought, taken a big step with that as far as this off season. And if you continue to work like that and you have some of the gifts he has, good things are going to happen.
Dwayne Rankin.
Yeah, Coach. Phoenix they brought Kaminsky back. Obviously, he was with you guys. What did he show with you guys? And in terms, I know obviously it becomes a numbers game whether you keep a guy or not, but what did he show with you guys, you feel, and how do you feel about him being picked up by Phoenix?
I was very happy for Frank. That was a tough one for us because he's a very good basketball player. He's a skilled big that can pass. He really, I think in the opportunities he got here, he showed with some of that 5-out offensive stuff, he can hit the cutters, he can pop and knock down jump shots. So that was, for us, came down to a numbers thing and where we were with our roster, and the fact that Glenn played very well. But yeah, we were high on Frank, and I was happy to see him get on with another team because he deserves it.
Matt George.
Hi, Luke. After your first game of the season, you talked a lot about there's a calmness to learning how to win consistently in the fourth quarter of close games. How do you work on that calmness and that confidence? Does it come with time, or can you work on it in practice? Or
it's one of those things that it comes with going through the experiences, letting the game slow down as opposed to speed up. Or you go and sign Chris Paul, and then you're pretty good at it. But you can't shortcut it. You got to go through the experiences. You've seen the old the commercials of Michael Jordan talking about, I failed this many times before I succeeded, or it's just one of those things that the longer you're in the career, your career goes, the longer a team is together, that you just get more comfortable in those situations. You know exactly what you're looking for, and everything starts to slow down for you. And that's when those top teams will just constantly find ways to win those close games.
Do a couple more, G-Man.
Coach, from a defensive standpoint, What kind of problems does Ayton create now as he's starting to evolve and mature in this league?
Yeah, he's a versatile big. You know, he can slide his feet with guards. He can protect the rim. From what I can tell on film so far, they got him in a. They have him and most of their bigs in a deep drop right now, which is, you know, a defense a lot of teams are playing, and they're kind of trying to force you in from the 3-point line and then make you score over a big time athlete. And he has that ability. So we got to be ready to one, challenge him at the rim and know he's going to be there, and then two, when they do get that type of coverage, we got to look for that 5-man to you know, pin away and get some of our shooters open, knowing that he can't protect the rim and help out on shooters. So he's, you know, he's a very good young player, and as each year goes, he's continuing to get better and better.
Jason Anderson.
Hey, Luke, hope you had a Merry Christmas, sir.
Thanks, Jason.
How do you what did you think about the pace in that first game? Did it look like you were getting the kind of tempo you wanted? And then, you know, if you achieve the pace you're looking for, as you have sets like this where, say, you play Phoenix back to back, or you play it, you know, the same team twice in 3 nights or whatever, can that pace become even more of an advantage because you might run a team twice in just 2 or 3 days?
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. To answer your question, yes, the pace. I did like the pace. We still need to continue to get in better shape. We're not where we need to be yet, as far as that's concerned. But I do think that how we played will create advantages as the games go on, and then eventually, yeah, if you're playing back-to-back nights, you know, you have a chance to kind of hopefully wear a team down a little bit. But it's also the back-to-back to the same team in 3 nights is also a unique challenge, because it's going to be, you know, it's normally only happens in the playoffs, and it's hard to beat the same team twice. And it's, you know, there's a lot of variables that are going to go into that we'll see how it plays out, but, you know, not a lot of data to go off of with that type of stuff as of right now.